Welcome back to more metaphysics that scientists won't be able to prove for the next 100 years. Today we're talking about heart and mind coherence and why this is important when it comes to manifesting your desires. So, as you may already know, your heart tells you what it is that you desire. And your mind actually creates that desire through its will and through the projection of the pineal gland, which is magnetized to pull in your desire. So whatever your heart desires that your brain is able to become coherent with is what you will experience in your external world. However, the brain and the heart have to be in coherence for this to work. The brain also has the ego. And the ego isn't a bad thing. The ego is actually a very useful thing, but it is a tool that should be used to help differentiate between what is safe and what is not safe. If you've experienced trauma or undesirable situations, you may have an ego part that wants to protect you from certain situations. And so you may feel feelings like fear, hopelessness, anxiety, depression. All of those things are created by the ego, not to destroy you, but to protect you because of periods in the past where they had been created to protect you. So your job is to question the ego. And this can be done by getting in tune with your heart and really asking yourself what it is that you desire. And if you can get quiet enough to listen to your heart, then you will be able to tell what it is that you actually desire versus what it is that you fear. The mind will try to trick you sometimes into thinking that your heart's desire isn't actually something that you desire, but that's a false belief that was created to protect you. So becoming still, becoming silent, listening to the wisdom within, listening to your heart, asking your heart what it truly wants, and then using the mind to visualize the thing that you desire. So if you desire a new house, and this is a desire of your heart, then your mind can then visualize a picture of the house and picture it in the best detail possible. You can imagine yourself walking around the kitchen. You can imagine yourself out in the backyard. Imagine yourself doing whatever you desire to do in your home. And if this desire is aligned with your heart and you can picture it, then you'll be able to also feel it. And the two components of manifestation that you need are feeling and imagination. So if you can see it in your mind and you can feel it, and it doesn't have to be a perfect picture, but if you can see it enough that you can feel the feeling as if you were in that, almost as if it was a memory, that's what will create your desire. Anything that you desire was placed in your heart by God, which is also you, because you are a fragment of God. So there are no desires that aren't true to who you are. All of your desires that you have are to either teach you something, allow you to grow, allow you to expand, and allow you to experience all of the great, beautiful things that there are on this planet to experience. You're not necessarily meant to suffer, and you don't have to suffer. Suffering is something that's also created by the ego or the mind, again, to protect you. That's all the ego is trying to do. The ego isn't a bad thing, it's not a negative thing, but you have to be able to learn to work with the ego and your heart, with the mind, to be able to project the image of what you desire and really get in tune with the heart and with what you desire to understand what it is that you're trying to create. And once you create whatever image it is that you desire, it's only a matter of time before it happens. And this is where you begin to listen to your inner wisdom, and whatever your inner wisdom is pulling you to do, you'll take action. This doesn't necessarily mean you have to be super hyper fixated on this. However, if you feel a pull to do something, that's typically your intuition, which is trying to lead you to your heart's desire. But this is also tricky sometimes because your intuition can feel like fear. And if your intuition is feeling very like strong and panicked and reactive, that's typically a fear response, where the true intuition is just a calm, knowing. There's not usually a time constraint unless it's something that's trying to keep you out of danger or out of something very chaotic in your life. But for the most part, the intuition is going to be a still, quiet voice within you that's going to lead you down the path that you desire to be on. I hope this gave you some valuable insight, and I will see you next time.